On approach to the airport, one aircraft crashed into a field near Fruit Mill, Bournemouth. The aircraft came to rest on the banks of the River Stour, and the emergency services, including police, fire, ambulance, Coast Guard search and rescue, and the Dorset and Somerset Air Ambulance attended. Sadly, the pilot, who had been thrown from the aircraft, was pronounced dead at the scene. Our deepest condolences go to the pilot's family and the Red Arrows team. A police cordon will remain in place at the scene of the crash to assist while the MOD Aircraft Investigation Branch continue to investigate the scene. The incident is clearly being investigated by the Ministry of Defence Air Accident Investigations Branch.
Was there any effort for the pilot to try to eject?
I've got no information on that and can't give you any details on that at this time.
Are there any further details you can give us about what might have caused it? Did it collide with anything, power pylons, or was the weather to blame? Do you know?
Again, I've got no further information on that. I think it'd be unfair to speculate on the causes at the moment.
And how quickly were emergency services on the scene after the crash? You got this phone call from a member of the public at 1:48. How long did it take you to respond?
I can't give you the exact times, but I'm fairly confident that it was imminently. As soon as that call came in, the emergency services were on their way. Okay, folks.
That is Chief Inspector White from Dorset Police announcing the death of a pilot. The Ministry of Defence have put out simultaneously a statement saying it is with sadness that the Ministry of Defence must confirm the death of Flight Lieutenant John Egging of the Royal Air Force Aerobatics Team, the Red Arrows. Flight Lieutenant Egging was killed when his Hawk T1 aircraft, Red 4, crashed around 1 kilometre southeast of Bournemouth Airport at 10 to 2 today. A little bit of information for you on Flight Lieutenant Egging. This, according to the Red Arrows website, says that he was 33 years old, that he'd attended school in Warwickshire, had gone to Southampton University's Air Squadron, and went on to join the Royal Air Force in 2000, had then completed fast jet training, became a qualified flying instructor in the latter part of his career at the RAF. And it also says that he became interested in flying at an early age, inspired by his father, an airline pilot, who used to take him into the cockpit during takeoff and landing. And according to the website, he is married and lives in Rutland with his wife, Emma. So that announcement again from the Ministry of Defence confirming his death. We have also, just coming into us as I speak to you, a statement from Group Captain Simon Blake. Now, he is the Commandant of the RAF Central Flying School, and he said, Flight Lieutenant John Egging, known as Eggman, joined the team as Red 4 in the autumn of 2010. A gifted aviator, he was chosen to fly in the Red 4 slot on the right-hand side, outside of the famous Diamond 9 formation. An accolade in itself, being the most demanding position allocated to a first-year pilot. Throughout his winter training and the display season to date, his professionalism, skill and humility have shone through. He's described as a true team player. His good nature and constant smile will be sorely missed by all. And in such a close-knit team, this tragedy will be keenly felt by fellow team members, the Reds, and all of the engineering and support staff. And Air Vice Marshal Mark Green, who's the air officer commanding the training group, went on to say that he first met Flight Lieutenant Egging in 2003. Even at this early stage in his career, his professionalism, competence and ever-present smile made him stand out from the crowd. Hence his eventual selection for duties with the Red Arrows came as no surprise. He said, John will be sorely missed by all those that had the privilege to know him. Our thoughts and prayers are with John's family and friends at this tragic time. Should say at this point that only 3 pilots a year are brought into the Red Arrows team, so it is a considerable achievement to be brought in, and is as a reflection of that, we have a statement now from the Defence Secretary, Dr. Liam Fox. He says, "It is with great sadness that I heard the death of Flight Lieutenant John Egging while performing with the Red Arrows today. He was a gifted aviator who was selected for one of the most demanding flying jobs in the Royal Air Force. Joining the Red Arrows was his lifetime ambition, and he performed with great skill whilst on the team. My thoughts and prayers are with his wife Emma and his family and friends at this terrible time. So reaction coming in there from the Defence Secretary, Liam Fox, and also from the Red Arrows themselves. This is the first fatal accident to befall the Red Arrows since 1960.